What's up, everybody? My name's Chance, and today we're going to be diving into a Boros Mages deck because I want to see just how much damage we can output if we combine strong things such as Magecraft with the ability of Showdown of the Scalds. I've really been loving Rip Apart, so there's a couple of cards in this deck that I'm just playing because I want to play, but also I think that it's going to be a really strong aggro deck. So we have Showdown of the Scalds, 4 mana. For those of you that don't know, it's a saga. Enters the battlefield, exile the top 4 cards of your library until the end of your next turn. You may play those cards, which when we're dealing with a Magecraft deck, just refills you on spells or on additional creatures. Preferably spells, honestly. If you already have the creature set up and you're already on turn 4, blah, 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 blah. It can also help draw into your Embercleave, which is really nice, because again, Embercleave can get reduced by the amount of creatures you have attacking, and, well, we have a fair amount in this deck, so that's good. Furthermore, the second and the third step of Showdown of the Scalds reads, whenever you cast a spell this turn, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature you control, which means whenever we're casting spells of any kind, not just instants and sorceries, we're going to be able to build up these Magecraft creatures even more, and then when we do happen to cast an instant or sorcery, they're not just going to be gaining, +1/+1 counter, they're going to be gaining +2/+2 and +1/+1, so altogether, if you have Showdown down, Clever Luminancer, and Leonin, which isn't a very unlikely scenario, right? Turn 1, turn 2, turn 3, you're sort of fucking off doing whatever. Turn 4, slap down Showdown. You're able to potentially gain 4 points of damage per one single mana spell cast. So you cast a Crash Through, now your Clever Luminancer gets +2/+2, +1/+1, and you put a +1/+1 counter on it. It now also has Trample, and you get to draw a card. So there's a lot of value within this deck. There's a lot of value from playing low mana spells, right? Whether they be creatures or non-creatures, thanks to Showdown. And the payoff in the top end. We got Annex, fantastic, huge, big. And since we have Crash Through, we don't absolutely need it to get Embercleave in order to utilize the amount of power that it can potentially have. But in the same manner, we do have an Embercleave, so if we stack up enough creatures, if these Magecrafters get to looking big enough, sweet enough, we just throw down an Embercleave and cast a couple spells, and boom, bam, we have a Clever Luminancer that's now at like a 5-power creature. That's, of course, if you only have Clever Luminancer and manage to cast 2 spells, which isn't very difficult. We also have a one-off copy of Birgi in the deck, obviously adding tons of extra mana when you have things like Showdown. Just gonna let you keep casting stuff. If you can get down the Horn of Bounty, again, allows you to get access to more cards. More cards means more creatures or more spells. Either way, you're happy because you're on your path to victory. We do have a copy of Kazul's Fury in the deck because some of your creatures can get huge, and especially if you're just focusing on one single creature. With things like Show of Confidence, Leonin Lightscribe, and Clever Luminancer building all up, yeah, you can eventually have this 1 mana creature up to like 8 power, 9 power. Swing in, deal that much damage, and then you fling it, well, you're dealing even more damage. And when you go to cast a spell, actually I take that back, because you have to sacrifice a creature. Scrap what I was about to say. I was going to say it builds you up even more, but you have to sacrifice a creature as a cost to cast the spell, so it wouldn't have been cast at the top of you sacrificing creature, if that makes any sense. But it does increase the power of all your other creatures, which is kind of cool. Anyways, outside of the whole entirety of that, we also have snow going on. So, if all of this wasn't enough, you got Frostbite, which is, bar none, got to be some of the best removal in Standard right now. 1 mana, potentially deal 3 damage. Instant speed is insane. And then, it also gives us access to Faceless Haven, which means we have a land that can essentially become a 4/3 with Vigilance. And then, be affected by our Magecraft, which is, again, pretty incredible. Anyways, that's going to do it for the deck tech breakdown. Short, sweet, to the point, as I've been doing here recently. If y'all have been enjoying, please be sure to leave a like down below. Comment in the comment section what your favorite part of the video is or was, or some deck suggestions that you want to see in the future. And of course, as always, if you want to see more awesome content from yours truly, that's me, subscribe, hit that bell icon, make sure you turn on notifications, that way you don't miss any of these decks. And also, we're not live, but we're here every morning around 11 a.m. Try to hit 11 a.m. as our upload time, so make sure you're coming back, checking out the channel, and see if there's any spicy brews you might want to build with us. Anyways, without further ado, let's dive into some magic. Alrighty, my 0407, and the game is opted to give us 0 creatures. I really love the land base, but no creatures? No red mana? Alright, I don't hate myself. I was really expecting to turn that over and be like, well, somebody somebody. I want to keep that showdown of the Scalds, actually. It's one thing that I did want to test with this deck. So while I don't think I should have bottomed the Fighters one, I think I should have actually bottomed the showdown. I want to test it out. I want to see what's happening with it. Why did I attack with Fervent? You know, I don't really know. This is never a situation in which you want to attack, because the opponent just gets to attack back, they gain 1 life back, and, well, they're perfectly fine. Mono Black Ludorus. Do I think it's an enchantment deck? Oh, God, I hope not. I hate enchantment decks. I hate Mono Black enchantment. Oh, don't do it. Heartless Act. I mean, you know, of all the things that they can cast, casting a 2-mana spell to get rid of my 1-mana creature? Not the worst. You know? Not gonna anger me that much. So we're probably gonna drop Gazul's Fury on this next turn, and then the Face of Saving, and then the showdown. Hopefully we can actually get some good stuff off the showdown. Hopefully. Already with the Ludorus, wow. We just, yeah, going full force, huh? Another showdown makes me want to solidify my choice in this even more. What do we hit? What do we hit? What do we hit? Hateful. Hey. Definitely going to do that. And then go ahead. Play a Ludorus. I dare you. I'm going to Frostbite it. You're going to be like, ooh, look at my cool card. And I'm going to be like, no. So if they swing in with Arc Fiends, well. Hold up. Never mind. Don't hold up. Never mind. Hey, Faceless. Alright. So this could be good for us. We already hit a land this turn. Oh, those are very... yes, Excelente. I don't think that's an actual word, but... y'all know what I mean. Fight as one will be good here if we can untap with our creatures, because obviously we have a human and a non-human. Crash Through draws us additional cards, gives us additional counters. Frostbite allows us to take out enemy stuff. Rip Apart allows us to take out enemy stuff. Arc Fiend's Vessel is going to be a little annoying. I mean, we could use Rip Apart and Frostbite. I don't know. That is a big demon. But honestly, I'd rather get rid of that Ludorus. You know what I mean? You know what I mean. Oh, you know what I mean. So, Frostbite. Take out Ludorus. They still have big 5/5 left. I put it on Robber. I want to put it on Hateful because, you know, life gain's fun for me. If I were to swing in now, I could play Fight as one. Which means I should go ahead and play this Crash Through. Give you an additional little counterino. Bone Crusher, hey, welcome to the party. Senior Crusher. I don't know if I'd use Show of Confidence or Fight as one. They know I have a Fight as one, so this isn't really a big, like, oh, what you doing there? Of course, Fight as one is outside the realm of being able to be played next turn, so, you know, maybe we do just go ahead and pop it. Pop it, lock it, drop it. I don't know what I'm saying at this point. I mean, I guess we could have still swung in with Hateful Eidolon. It would have just gained us life, right? I don't know why I didn't. What card? Rip Apart. Oh, sad day. Sad day. That's okay. We got another showdown come down next turn, so yeah, that could be cool. Could be cool. Cool. We also have a 5/5, which can rival with their 5/5. They can't just necessarily chum block now, you know what I mean? I mean, they can chum block our hateful, but I just won't swing in with my hateful. You're gonna be like that. Magus's favor. Okay, make it a little bit bigger. You're gonna erase me? Is that what I'm seeing here? A little bit of a race. Well, if we can find just a teensy-weensy bit more bit of damage, that Bone Crusher can help take out that 7/4. No attack, though. What are you doing? What are you doing? You crazy, crazy lad. I really like the Clever Luminancer. I think we can do a lot with that. But also, getting down another showdown would be cool. Would be cool. I think I'd go... Bone Crusher, take out Hateful. There you go, Robber. Get big. I go show. There. Get 2 additional counters from those things. Goes there. 7, 8. 1 more. Let's see, that one's already going there, so that'll put you to 8. And I have 2 more. I guess I could have put you to 4, right? Well, let's put you to 9, so you just really don't die. Let's just hope they don't have something like an eliminate. Oh, that would be bad. Bad. What is nice, though, is this Robber can actually defend against that 7/4 as well. It's the world's largest Robber. So they're going to block with Eye Twitch. My main concern is that they grab something that allows them to exile, that allows them to sacrifice creature, sacrifice my creature, you know, that kind of shit. Which is my biggest problem with Learn, honestly. Oh no, they don't have any cards in their sideboard! Or they chose to discard and draw, which just feels a little weird, you know. Anyways, picking up victory. Hallelujah. Let's go. Alrighty. Marvel. Like Captain Marvel, Miss Marvel, or the whole industry. Or like Marvel in amazement, you know, like a magician or something. Anyways, we're gonna end our turn on that note, mostly because we don't have anything to really play here. Play down the land, you know, hey. Look at there. Rip Apart gonna be useful in taking out that Wither Bloom. Wither Bloom, hey. Really wish we had, you know, drawing you. Starter hand. That'd be some good damage, right? Or if we can get down a Heartfire Emulator before we drop Rip Through or Rip Apart, whatever you want to call it. If I just go for you, no, next turn I still can't. If I just go for you, what am I doing with that? All right, you know what? We're gonna go for the Clever Luminancer. I'm gonna play it a little bit slower than, at least a little bit slower as far as the, you know, spells go, I suppose. Bastion of Remembrance. Now, hopefully they'll swing in with the Witherbloom Apprentice because they're like, oh, I'm a big tough guy. Beautiful. No, wait! Oh, Crash Through Sorcery. Oh, no. Y'all gotta stop me before I do these things. I'll just do this super awesome play. Wait, Chance, no. Read the card. Oh, no, another Bastion. They're gonna start bashing with the Bastions. I like it, sorta. I don't really like it, but I would like it if I was playing it. I'll tell you that much right now. If your board was my board, I'd be happy. Alrighty. What do we get here? Frostbite? That's instant speed, I know that much. So I can get down Heartfire Emulator. I can Frostbite the Witherbloom. Next turn I can crash through and show confidence, maybe. Maybe. We only needed to deal 2 damage there anyway, so it's fine. It is alright. We don't swing it with the ante. That feels like a bit of a mistake, right? They got 3 blockers, we only have 3 toughness. Let's not push our luck. Twitch gonna keep getting in for the damage. Yeah? You should probably swing with both. Just saying. Now, what are they looking for here? Maybe they're looking for me to take out an Twitch and then to gain an instant speed lesson? Huh? Is that your plan there, buddy? Buster? Buckaroo? Anyways, crash through. Draw us a card. Boost up our creatures. Please don't have instant speed removal. Senor or senorita. I would prefer it greatly if you did not. Alright, I'm gonna cast this. I'm gonna trust that you don't have anything. And X, and X, and X, and X. Should I put them all on X? That feels like a bit of a risk. No. I'll put some of them on Heartfire as well. Look at that. I got a big old 4/4 and a 5/5. Vigilance, Trample. Get 'em. Next turn we'll have Fervent Champion join the ranks, or maybe we use Frostbite Show of Confidence, you know? Show them how much confidence I really got. Now they are going to gain 4 life, deal 4 here, which means we're going to be down to at least 9. Don't entirely understand that, because we have Trample, so it doesn't stop anything. But maybe that's what, you know, hung them up there for a little second. Any hoosers, if I do use Show of Confidence on... Nah, brah, come on. They're going to take out my annex. Oh, that's a little sad. Basically just cut our damage in half. Oh, well. Twitch gonna stay on the back end. Is it to stop my little teeny tiny ooh, wait a minute. I use Frostbite and Fight as one. No, I don't have 4 mana. No. You know, do what we gotta do. I'll do what I gotta do. So they're gonna block Heartfire with the other Twitch there, right? Man, they are so close to lethal just off those bastions. Boy, oh, what am I doing? Everyone, comment down below when you notice what I just noticed, and I'll have a little discussion about it. Oh, I cannot believe that. I mean, I can because it's me, but fuck, I don't want to believe that. We have Rip Apart, which means we could have taken out one of those bastions a long time ago. Why am I adding to my satyrs when they can't block for the extra damage, of course? Oh, I feel so dumb. Everyone's screaming down in the comments, you should! Ah, pish posh. So, how's your day going? Of course, we're only on 3 lands as well, and granted, I put a lot less lands in this deck than what I normally do. Yeah, I was bound and determined today to not get flooded. So, these are the results. We draw 3, and we're happy. Create 2, create another one, another one. I see, so your strategy is actually to just hide behind a bunch of little punk bitches then, huh? Uh-huh. La-dee-da-dee-doo. I never drew any additional mana. I mean, I really only have one option here, and that is to swing all in. Wish we could have done other things that would have been pretty cool. That would have required us to have 4 mana, so we could have actually taken over this game. Wish I would have noticed the Rip Apart play on the Bastion a little bit earlier. All good things must come to an end, though, and I think this is our end. They're going to deal 3 here. They can't quite deal lethal, right? Unless I'm missing something. Why did you block with the 2-1? That was actually your path to lethal, you freaking dunce. Like, let the Valentine die. Keep the 2-1. But, you know, hey, I'm the freaking dunce that left the Bastion on me for I don't know how long, and now I gotta find some way to win and live with 1 freaking life. Leonin, buddy, pal, friend o' mine. I don't think you're gonna be good enough. No offense, I think you're good enough in general. But I don't think you're gonna be good enough to stop what we got going against us, honestly. I'm gonna need a miracle here. I'm gonna need a 1 mana lifelinker off of their deck. You know what I mean? They're trying to scry to make sure that I don't hit what I want. Oh, I can't hit anything. I'm a freaking liar. STG. Oh, you got me. Oh, bash. I've been muted this whole time. All of my jokes, all of my quips, everything for nothing. Oh boy. Your audio wasn't messed up. My audio was messed up. This is what you get whenever you record 2 completely separate games. Things. Because, you know, obviously I gotta edit the audio for the other one to an acceptable level. Well, name. Not gonna lie. If I win due to timeouts, I'm not gonna be upset. Who's gonna judge me for winning against Sultai based off time, you know? Exactly. Exactly. Taking out their lands. Hope you didn't want that, Scry. That Scry guy. Oh, they seem to be... Maybe they are just taking their time, because at the beginning of the turn, they're like there. They are responsive. Not to be confused with responsible, which is a whole other thing. Blood Chiefs onto the Robber. What? I actually needed some more white mana if I was going to play the Leonin. Right now, we don't really have anything to go in combination, so I'm just going to get down to Robber, save that fight as one. If they're feeling cheeky and try and destroy something. Oh, they are feeling cheeky, but they just want to say goodbye. Alrighty, Travis Pickle. Kind of like pickle. but with a B. We go ahead and get the Snarl down, I think. Go ahead, go ahead. Hall monitor. Not a fan. Not a fan. Boy, do I love these tap lands, though. So I got so many in the deck. All 4 of them. All 4. We have an Embercleave, so I'm going to go ahead and grab that double red mana that we could potentially need in the future. We can find some additional mana in the future. We can also go for a Crash Through, Show of Confidence, build this Clever Luminancer up quite a bit, or maybe even the Fireblade Charger. You know what I mean? You know what I mean. Hopefully we can draw some land on this next turn. Frostbite to the Fireblade, Fireblade to the Hall Monitor. It's a back and forth little loop. Fine by me. That is fine by me. Now we won't get a draw off here. They might just use another Frostbite, honestly. If I'm, No, hey, wow. Wowee. Alrighty. Let's go. Sucks that they go first, so I don't really get what I want to get. You know what I mean? Anyways, there's 3 mana. I could drop another Robber plus a Clever. And I think I shall. Next turn, not only does this give us Embercleave, if we can draw into a land, it will potentially give us, you know, even more than that. We'll see, though. We'll see, we'll see. Don't attack me with anything too heavy. It's just a Torbrand. Ooh. Nah, we let that happen. We let it happen. It's fine. Give me a land. That's a fucking Embercleave. I have 2 of those in the deck. I have, like, 20 lands. Come on, game. You know? Yeah, exactly. You know what I mean? So this will put you to where you need to be. It won't put the robbers where I want them to be, but you know, you do what you gotta do. Like this? Sure, Torbrand's gonna take out something, but, you know, it'll be alright. It'll be okay. They're down to 9. We got 1 single blocker. I think that's all we need. The robber can trade out with the Annex, maybe? Unless they have Embercleave. How do you do it, Mono Red? How do you play the same number of lands as me, but you hit all the cards you need plus your Embercleave? I really want to know that. I want to know the secret. Wow. Wow, I didn't see that coming. How do you do it? Oh. Whew. Look at that probability. It's fun. It's a fun game. I like Magic a lot.